crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a 3-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. As longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll have to go to work against a tough assignment indeed, as there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Number 25 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
And you know, I think these guys come into this Game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long, so the opportunity is definitely there.
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We've played an inning. No score. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Third baseman, number 25.
First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. He's set. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. It's outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Hey, let's go right here. Hey, all right, here we go.
Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Piazza arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
You don't mind a power hitter like this hitting the ball in the air when he's forced to hit your pitch. I mean, here he's behind in the count, so he's a little bit off balance as he throws after this changeup. That's an easy out there.
Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now he's spinning a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Fouled straight back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Sets the 2-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Piazza is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ian Desmond will dig in. Popped out his first time. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, two away. Hey, play the first. Hey, gotta hold him right now.
He's ready now. The pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And dare I say, the throw from Borges is gorgeous. He's out at home plate. Nationals leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Number 25 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series. And the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
What you expect when you make it to the post. I mean, you expect the guy who carry you all year to keep on producing. Sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter.
Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound. And no motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sam Freeman will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 71, Sam Freeman.
Number 25 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Now there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Yeah, come on now, big guy. Hey, take the one. Here we go.
The 1-0 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on to him here.
Bryce Harper will stand in, and I've got to think.
They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Five runs, 10 hits. One error thus far for the Nationals. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Two men are on with two men out.
Hey, get the easy one here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Jorge Rondon will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with two men out. Stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lind awaits the 0-1. 1-1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Two out, bases loaded. The 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Matt Adams will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Plays it 2. Let's roll it up. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here comes a 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. It's on its way towards a 5-inch shutout.
Score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
I just want you, yes I do. When you've had a taste of silver, then the pennies won't do. If you're craving something more than what's been given to you.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-0. So long from Washington.